A weekend where momentum decided everything. The divisional round wasn't about who had the better roster, it was about who survived the moment. 4 games, 4 defining shifts, and every franchise walked away with answers or consequences. Let's get into it. My name is Nelson, and this is the GameFlow Report, and the first game of the divisional round was the Bills versus Broncos, and Buffalo arrived battle-tested after surviving Jacksonville, once again leaning on Josh Allen to carry a bruised roster. And Denver, the number 1 seed, they came in confident with Sean Payton's creativity and Bo Nix' growth. Sean Payton set the tone immediately this game. A thick 6 touchdown to offensive lineman Frank Crum right before the half. That's not a trick. That's trust in preparation. Here was the shift. This became a quarterback duel built on belief. Bo Nix was 26 of 46, 279, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 12 carries for 29 yards. Sean Payton trusted him to throw and run, and Buffalo definitely felt it. Josh Allen, he was 25 of 39, 283 yards, 2 interceptions. One of them was costly. In overtime, 12 carries for 66 yards, and for the first time this postseason, Buffalo's supporting cast showed up. James Cook had 24 carries for 117 yards. Dalton Kincaid had 6 catches for 83 yards and a touchdown. Even Keon Coleman found the end zone. Momentum was swinging back and forth all game long. The defining moment, overtime. Allen throws an interception to McMillian, but here's the debate. Was it actually an interception? Or did Brandon Cooks complete the catch before McMillian rips the ball out of his arms? The same exact thing happened between the Bears and the Rams. Davante Adams catches the ball, knee goes down, but the defender rips the ball out of his arms. The difference, that was ruled a catch. This play right here was ruled a catch. This play right here was called an interception. Different rulings, same chaotic scene. Denver would march down the field, score a field goal, and end the Buffalo Bills season. Broncos win 33-30, and they host the AFC Championship game. The fallout, both teams suffered major losses after this game. The Broncos, they lose Bo Nix. He breaks a bone in his ankle, and now Jarrett Stidham gets the start in the AFC Championship game. For the Bills, they did exactly what we said they would do if they don't make it to the Super Bowl, and they fire head coach Sean McDermott. For Buffalo, now that is the most attractive coaching destination in the NFL. You have a superstar quarterback, a win-now roster, and a fresh start. But for the Bills, they're not looking for any head coach to bring them to the playoffs. They need a head coach that can get them over the edge and win them that Lombardi. Let's move on to the Seahawks versus 49ers in San Francisco. They came into this game with injuries all over their team, but still, they make it to the divisional round. That's just a testament to Kyle Shanahan's coaching. The shift, opening, kickoff. Rashid Shaheed took it 95 yards to the house, and that was it. Kyle Shanahan was visibly furious on the sideline from then on. The momentum never returned. This was a total domination by Seattle in every phase. Kenneth Walker had 16 carries for 116 yards, 3 touchdowns. Sam Darnold was 12 of 17, 124 yards, 1 touchdown, and no turnovers. The 49ers offense, Brock Purdy was 15 of 27, 140, 1 interception. Christian McCaffrey was contained all game. No touchdowns, 6 total points, and the Seahawks defense swarmed, suffocated, and broke San Francisco. The final word, the Seahawks win 41-6 and host the NFC Championship. Coach McDonald's plan was flawless. Protect Darnold, lean on the run, and let the defense dominate. This team is getting scarier by the week, and playing in Seattle, that's a nightmare. Let's talk Texans versus Patriots. A snowy day in Foxborough. The winner goes to Denver. Drake May continues to play like the MVP candidate that he is. CJ Stroud was shaky after his performance last week, turning the ball over 3 times, and it got even worse. Stroud was 20 of 47, 212 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions in the first half. That's 7 turnovers in 2 playoff games. Yes, Nico Collins was out. Yes, Dalton Schultz went down. But this is the playoffs. When do you hear of a QB holding back his own defense? The shift was Drake May. He stayed composed against one of the best defenses in the league. He was 16 of 27, 179 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Butte, Diggs, Douglas, they were all beautifully placed balls by the MVP candidate, and Carlton Davis had 2 interceptions to top it all off. The Patriots win 28-16, and they play Denver in the AFC Championship. Here's the fallout. Houston needs to reassess their relationship with CJ Stroud. He's coming up on his 4th year, and he's going to want a big-time contract. Don't do it. New England, they're a dangerous team, and now they play Denver without Bo Nix. This is going to be the ultimate test of Sean Payton's mind. The final game of the divisional round was between the Bears and the Rams, and it was a snowy, cold, and windy night at Soldier Field, and the warm weather Rams enter Chicago and barely survive. Despite the score, this throw will never be forgotten. It's 4th and 4 with 27 seconds left in the game. The ball's at the 14. Williams is in shotgun with his heels at the 20. He motions Komet, and by the time the ball is snapped, Jared Verse is flying in, trying to end the game. The other edge contains, and Braden Fisk is the 3rd defender in Williams' face. The offensive line is standing there frozen. Williams is sprinting backwards, trying to keep this game alive. He finally gets to the 40 with the Bears logo 5 yards behind him. Feet planted with all wrist, all elbow, throws it in the cold Chicago air to the left side of the end zone, and he finds Komet there. Touchdown. Game tied, and we're going to overtime. The Bears do it again. The shift was overtime. Williams threw his 3rd interception of the game, and the Rams capitalized. Marching down the field with a deep pass to Davante Adams, they kick in a field goal, and they win 20-17, ending the Chicago Bears run. The Los Angeles Rams will be playing the Seattle Seahawks for the NFC Championship. Stafford is clearly back in MVP shape, and for Chicago, this was a successful season. You have your franchise QB. You changed the culture. The NFC will run through Chicago sooner than people think. This was only year 1. Here are the 4 questions I have going into Conference Championship weekend. Can Sean Payton really win with Jarrett Stidham? Can Drake May and Mike Vrabel seize the moment that feels wide open? Can Coach McDonald limit Sam Darnold's mistakes against the Rams? And can Matthew Stafford win 3 straight road playoff games to get to the Super Bowl? Momentum exposes truth. Pressure reveals identity. And legacies are built in moments that don't show up on the stat sheet. This isn't just football. This is GameFlow. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Nelson. Comment down below on your thoughts from the divisional weekend. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode.